Hi guys, it's Cindy with Pups and Crochet. Sorry it's taking me so long to get my taping done, but you know, life gets in the way of doing YouTube sometimes. Alright, I have got so much to show you and so much to tell you, and first, the update. Okay. Now, I went on Discovery because you know every July I do Shark Week. I love Shark Week always, right? So I go on there, I check. Even Amanda double checked to make sure it was supposed to be the 6th to the 13th. But now, everything about Shark Week disappeared. Now it's coming on and it's saying it starts on the 20th. Why? I don't know why. They have no celebrity that's going to host it like they have the last few years. They've been having like a bunch of wrestlers, The Rock, and then John Cena, and doing it. But now they don't have one. So I have written down my notes from the Discovery page that the host is going to be Tristan Guttridge. And I can't even read my own writing. Oh, okay. First, what I'm going to do, I'll start telling you this. Okay, because they did this slip for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe they couldn't line it up. They couldn't get the people in there. It is going to be on the 20th now. So I am just going to do it and tell you stuff about sharks for the whole month. And show you my projects and stuff like that. Because I'm really, really ticked off. I was so excited. I got myself all decorated. Oh, I forgot to turn my lights on. I gotta turn my lights on. Whoa. There we go. And it's lit up with my sign from Miguel from Who Knows, who sent me the happy mail. And I'm so excited. It says, beware of sharks. And I just got my shark hat, this other shark hat, not the one I was supposed to get. I got this one. Because this was supposed to be a shark. See, fins up here, tails back here. Oh, that's a big mouth bass. That's not a shark. What's wrong with them? I can't tell a shark from a bass? Really? Or a largemouth bass? Not big mouth, largemouth. Anyway, so that was that. Maybe it happened for a reason. I don't know. Because my live was really messed up. My first live for Shark Week, and then right in the middle of it, froze. Because we lost power again, went out 3 times, and then everything shut down, all the cable, the internet, so then I just froze. And then I just disappeared. So Amanda had to shut it down because I couldn't get it to shut down because I had no internet to get back online to shut everything off. So anyway, we did a live on hers. So just in case you didn't see it and you didn't hear, Shark Week now has been moved to the 20th. I don't know why. Okay, but they have some guy that's going to be hosting it. And he is like one of the doctors or something about Shark Week. I don't even know who he is. I haven't heard of him, don't know him. But Tom Bergenoff, the host from Dancing with the Stars, is going to be hosting a little show on Shark Week that's called Dancing with the Sharks. Something you might want to know. And then the person I was telling you about, Tristan Guttridge, he scrawled on a napkin in the 80s about creating with Steve Kreskin over a drink about Shark Week. So we did it on a cocktail napkin. Okay, and they started it then in 88. Okay, then in 1994, they started adding hosts. So it went from 88 to 94 with no hosts. It just did Shark Week. Then in 94, they started getting a host, and the first one was Peter Blacknomi from Mike and Roy, and then Craig Ferganoff, and then Shaq O'Neal, The Rock, John Cena, on and on and on it goes. So I will cross that off because I told you that, and then I will tell you some more tomorrow. So I wanted to show you some stuff. I have my props already. My lights are going. Have my shark hat on. Not this one, my regular shark. And then I had just very sad. Very sad. And then I had this guy. Shark Week. Shark Week. Had to show you that. Okay, and then Robert comes out of work the other day, and for no reason at all, he says, I got you something. He told me to close my eyes, and gave me a head. Oh, shoot. That last one. Okay, get up there. Okay, so he comes out with her. Look at her. She's got this cute little thing. Isn't she beautiful? And it says a famous plushie. Oh, this one doesn't have like things. So I gotta pick a name for her. She got the little necklace on with the little green diamond. It's like this blue-green. No, it's emerald actually. Very pretty. And she's sparkly. And she's got green eyes to match her emerald necklace. She's so pretty. Isn't she pretty? I told Robert if he keeps getting me any, and she got a bow. Look at her little green bow. And if I get any more, I'm running out of room. Might have to redecorate here some. But every one of them means something special to me. So how can I take anything down? I can't. I can't take anything down. It's beautiful. I love all my stuff. And so I wanted to tell you about that. I put some things in the community post about different channels, some interesting facts, things like that. And then I had opened my Jaws candy from Amy, and they are little shark teeth. Little bitty shark teeth candies, and they're cherry. So I was eating those during what would have been Shark Week. And I thought maybe I was going crazy. Maybe I was going crazy. So I text Amanda, and I'm like, Amanda, when you checked, did Discovery say the 6th? She's like, yeah. I'm like, do you know that they're saying now is the 20th? And she goes, oh, I can't say what she said. And I can't say what I said because, you know, that would be a bad thing. But I do know that somewhere in YouTube land would like to find some help because my over 2,000 hours that I've had on my watch hours have went down to 400. So am I going to go negative back to the point? I don't know. And, you know, it just makes you think, where are they? Are they floating out there with my first video that disappeared? I don't know. Okay, so let me tell you. Let's see. We'll start with update on the babies. Baby Madeline, who I told you had the issue with her tendons, like baby Margaret did. But they were going to have to send her in because she also had, the muscles were in her diaphragm and her, I lose my brain. She couldn't swallow. And when she did swallow, whatever she swallowed doesn't stay down. So she wasn't gaining any weight. Now she's been through therapy and she doesn't have to have the surgery. She is trying everything now because she's got a mouthful of teethers. She grew a lot of teeth really fast and very young. She's got a mouthful of teethers. And she is trying everything. Savannah, same thing. Savannah sees food and she's like, ah. And I call, you know, and baby Colton is very good with baby Madeline, but he still don't like her touching his dinosaurs. No, 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 no. No. And then baby Savannah is up walking, running. Madeline is still doing good. She hasn't got the whole steady thing yet, but she is walking. And she's got her walker. And she is walking with it. And she's using the dogs and walking with the dog. I mean, it's funny. And then baby Madeline is, or baby Savannah is eating everything. And Sadie had made her bagel. And she only ate a piece of it. So Sadie set it in the fridge. She started screaming at Sadie while we were on FaceTime. I said, what are you doing to that baby? And she goes, I just set her bagel in the fridge. I said, give that baby back her bagel. She got her bagel, looked at me, went, and took off. Took off. And they traveled to Idaho to babysit their friend's puppy while they went to Alaska to go salmon fishing. Which a good thing. They made it back before that, what hit out there? An earthquake? A big earthquake hit out there. Luckily, they made it back before that happened, and I really hope that nobody really got hurt out there. But it was over a 7-point earthquake. And they said it could trigger tsunamis, which would be horrible. And Mother Nature is ticked off, man. She is just hitting storms everywhere, different things all over the place. But they did make it back. Sadie made it back home. The babies enjoyed the flying and had a lot of fun. And the lady was sitting next to Sadie each ride there and back. She got set next to a little lady who actually had grandkids and stuff. So Savannah had ate her little pretzels because now they don't give peanuts on the planes anymore because, you know, peanut allergies. But you tell them you have peanut allergies and they'll give you cookies. Don't know. But anyway, so now they give out pretzels. So Savannah ate her pretzels, ate Sadie's pretzels, and it was the first time she had pretzels, so she loved those. Then she's looking at the lady next to her, and she, like this. Lady said, would you like my pretzels? I don't like them very much. You can have them. And she didn't open them, so she asked Sadie, and Sadie goes, okay. Sadie and Savannah went, gone. Gone. And then while they were out in Idaho, her friends have a cat, and they have Zeus's sister. And I could have swore it was Zeus. And I'm like, Sadie, when did you get grass in your backyard? She goes, Mom, I'm not home. I'm like, Sadie, that's Zeus right there. Don't lie to me. She goes, Mom, that's Zeus's sister. And if you look, this is not my house. And she shows me around, and I'm like, Well, where are you? She goes, I'm in Idaho. I said, were you ever going to tell me you were leaving? She's like, well, I thought I did. I'm like, well, you didn't. But anyway, so Savannah was kneeling by the little cat watering thing that they have. And Sadie's going, don't you dare. Don't do it. Don't do it. And then she turned to Sadie and she went, and then she went. And Sadie, what? She stuck her tongue out at him. It was the funniest thing ever. I have to say, it made me giggle. I kept watching it over and over again because it was just so funny. She just turns, look at Sadie. She is going to be in for trouble. I told Sadie, you will never eat, sleep, or drink alone or go to the bathroom alone ever again. She said she tries closing the door and she just sees little fingers coming underneath the door. Always in the bathroom. Always. Even like with the puppies. They think there's some kind of magical doorway in there that they can that you're going in and they can want to go with. I don't know why. Okay. So I'm going to show you a few things that I made. I made a new puffer fish. And he's glitter. Glittery puffer fish. And I realized, why does he look different than my other puffer fish? I didn't do the eyes around him. And I'm like, I think he looks kind of cute like that. So I might keep making a couple like this and a couple with the eye things around him. Where I crocheted around the eyes. But that's why. But he's got his big tail. It's all glittery. I hope you can see the sparkles. These are sparkly. So I've been doing that. And then I've been doing my marble contest because they're having cowboy days for the next few weeks. And you enter every week. And then you can win prizes. And they give you nice prizes. Cash in your points. Like I cashed in and got this. It's a Nautica wireless portable speaker. So I figured I could bring this in the car. And when Robert wants to play something on his phone, he can use this to make it even louder. Okay. Then, what else? Okay. I told you before how yarn like talks to you. Tells you what it wants to be. Robert doesn't believe me. He thinks I'm a nutso. But I told him it does. It tells you what it wants to be. So, I was going to make a little rubber ducky. Right? But then, it didn't want to be a rubber ducky. It turned into a snail. My first snail I ever made. I made his little antennas. I'm going to work on those, but I thought it came out kind of cute. Kind of looks like a goldfish right there, but then he's a snail. Maybe there's a ghost snail? Could be. He's a ghost snail. A goel. A goel. He's a goldfish and a snail. I had to laugh at that. I'm like, well, he was supposed to be a rubber ducky, but he turned into, started to look like a duck, but his face now looks like one of those goldfish crackers, and then he turned into a snail. And then, oh, let's see. What else? Oh, and Robert got me this crazy pen. It's a frog. And it just wiggles. It's a wiggle frog. You take the camel. And then when you're ready, just jiggle along. It's a jiggly wiggly frog. I'm like, where did you get that? He's like, I can't remember what store I was at. But it's a wiggle frog. I'm like, that is crazy. Crazy. Okay, I got a couple more things I want to show you. But this video is running a little bit over, so I think I'm going to stop this one. And then I'm going to start another one. And everybody that I talked about, I will put in the description box for you to see so you can check them out. And I'm sending you hugs, prayers if you need them, and puppy kisses. And remember, adopt, don't shop. There are too many babies out there that need a home. So I will see you in 2 and 2. Bye, guys.